I just feel like when you do things for because of love, out of love, when you do things out of love, you are more committed. You won't complain, and you find the joy out of the things you do. Hello, I am Amy, and this is my story. I have two daughters, and they are both 4 years old. They are twins. Elder one is Ivy, and the younger one is Ezri. Last year, Ezri fell sick, and she was diagnosed with this leukemia. They are good friends, but also they fight a lot. Best of friends and worst of enemies. Ivy is super outgoing. She sings a lot, talk a lot. Ezri is quite introvert. She likes reading and she likes to observe things. And ever since Ezri fell sick, because there's a lot of things we need to catch up in terms of procedures, the treatments. So we really don't have time to take care of Ivy. So we put Ivy to our mother-in-law's place for around 2 months' time. Because they are twins, usually whenever we go, always go in pairs. So if Ivy is not around, she feels like something incomplete. But when Ivy is around, she feels like more secure and protected. I think that was 2.5 years old. It's the first time they see the thunder and the heavy rain. And I was surprised. Ezri was not scared. Ezri just stared at the rain, and the rain pulling from the sky come with quite scary thunders. Then Ivy was scared of the thunders, but the size of Ivy is bigger than Ezri, so they hug onto each other. It looks like Ivy protect Ezri, but actually it was Ezri hugging Ivy and asked Ivy no need to be scared. At the time when Ivy was in my mother-in-law's place, Ezri missed Ivy a lot. So sometimes from around like 2 or 3 days, we will ask the mother-in-law to bring Ivy back, playing with Ezri. And it's really nice to see them play together, really, really nice, because we can see smiles from Ezri. Very, very rare to see Ezri smile during the treatment. And see them hug each other. Although like 3 years old kids, they hug could be quite rough, because Ivy is quite outgoing and very rough. Sometimes she hugs Ezri, just push Ezri down, and then end up Ezri crying. But still, I would say Ivy support Ezri a lot during the treatment. Really, the whole treatment, the most difficult things to us is the loss of trust from your kids. We love Ezri and Ivy very, very much, but during the treatment, because we need to give Ezri the medicine she doesn't like, need to force Ezri to receive the treatment, the port access, the needle access. A lot of things really terrify her, and she was totally traumatized. So there's a point of time she doesn't want to get near to me or my husband. She would just hide herself underneath the baby cot. She just like withdraw herself. That is really sad to me to see that, because I want her well. I want to protect her. I want to make her feel safe, protective, and make her happy. But unfortunately, so many treatments. After Ezri's treatment, around like 2 months time later, we decided to bring Ivy back. Ivy is very protective to her sister, because many times, for example, 2 years old, definitely they don't want to take medicines. We try many different ways to ask Ezri to take the medicines, like either put the medicines in the syrup or put that in the juice or something. And Ezri was often cry and scream, I just don't want. And Ivy tried to protect her sister. 2 years old or 3 years old, she can just use her body, get in between like me and Ezri. She says, May say don't want, stop it, Ezri don't want it. Last year the life was difficult. this year the life is much better. I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful, and the whole family is really grateful. It is not easy, but we survive. But after we survive, we still need to move on. The journey of moving on, we need to cherish the things surrounding us. I really don't expect them to be rich or be famous or something. I want them to be happy, have a happy life. But the way to have the happy life is from your heart, from your mindset. So important thing is to have them have a good mindset. If they have a good mindset, everything can be happy. Happiness is a choice.